Perhaps you've encountered someone with an eerie smile and others with soul-penetrating stares. Brace yourself, because we're about to reveal the alarming body language signals that turn what can seem to be an ordinary encounter into a frightening experience. Researchers from the University of Minnesota used a computer-animated 3D facial tool to determine how people perceived different types of smiles. The volunteers were shown photographs of people smiling in different ways, and then they were asked to rate the smiles based on how they perceived them using terms like fake or genuine and creepy or pleasant. The study figured out that smiles that were too wide and upturned with a lot of teeth was creepy. However, the creepiest smile of all was the V-shaped smile. Also, people felt weirded out by smiles that did not sync in 125 milliseconds on both sides. The eyes do the talking. According to a study by psychologist Nicola Benetti and colleagues, a normal gaze consists of initiating eye contact with the other person and then glancing away after 3.3 seconds. However, the gaze can cross into creepy territory when it's longer or shorter than 3.3 seconds. Uncomfortable feelings are the outcome of an unspoken social standard, not a physiological response. Throughout history, people have learned and adhered to a social standard for the duration of mutual gaze. Our instincts tell us 3 seconds seemed like the right amount of time to stare, much like we innately know how strong our grasp should be when shaking hands with others. Unwanted touch. Imagine being in a crowded party with lively music. You find yourself in the center of a crowd having a conversation with someone you hardly know. Then suddenly the person leans too close for comfort, constantly touching you, and their fingers stay longer than necessary on your arm. Psychologist Dr. Ronald Riggio explains that unwanted, excessive, or inappropriate touch can be creepy. For example, someone who awkwardly strokes certain parts of your body with either excessive or slight pressure. Face touching from a stranger can also be unsettling as opposed to shoulder tapping. Blading. Behavioral investigator Vanessa Van Edwards describes blading as a nonverbal cue to threaten or intimidate. You can see this position during a boxing competition where one of them leans forward and the other does a blading stance. The stance involves pulling their shoulders and moving their dominant leg backward. This position also allows the opponent to only view and get the side of the body, which is important to protect the vital organs. When a person turns their torso away, it creates a barrier between themselves and others. It's a closed-off stance that may cause the other person to feel alienated or unwanted, adding to the general feeling of uneasiness and creepiness. Sneering. Have you ever encountered a stranger who often wears a sneer on their face? Paired with a piercing stare, you can't help but feel a chill down your spine. In the book, The Definitive Book of Body Language expert Alan Pease explains that aggression or hostility can be shown by sneering. When a person sneers, their upper lip curls and their eyes narrow, which indicates confrontational or aggressive expressions. This body language can create an uneasy feeling or threat. Being aware of our own body language can help us create a respectful and welcoming environment. In order to build trust, empathy, and understanding, we should recognize the potential creepiness of certain body language signals. When you know these signals, you can be more cautious when you're facing someone who exhibits them, especially when your intuition tells you to stay away. Did you find this video helpful? Do share in the comment section the creepy body language signals that you notice in yourself and others.
Are you looking for a cuddly companion that brings positivity and mental wellness to your daily life? Get your very own Psy. The lovable plushie is here to brighten your days. It embodies the spirit of Psych2Go, and it serves as a reminder to prioritize your mental well-being. Its green leaf symbolizes growth, renewal, and the importance of self-care. Whether it's for yourself or as a thoughtful gift for a loved one, Psy is ready to be your snuggly friend through all of life's ups and downs. Buy your Psy plushie today. Link is listed in the description box.